Hello all, and this will be real quick. So Ring of Honor Pure Championship Tournament Week 3. Uh, Another really good show. Wrestling was good, not great. I think now that we're almost 4 weeks in, the fact that there hasn't been a truly, I would say, like standout amazing match, has kind of hurt this a little bit. And I'm wondering how much of that is that there's like no crowd, but it does fit with the no crowd does help with the pure like title like atmosphere, I guess. But I'm wondering how much of that is kind of hurting that. Um, Again, we had two really good matches. I'm curious how like once we get after next week, right after next week, I believe we will be into the second round. And are they going to do two matches again a week, or how are we going to do that? Um, like the previous week, we started with the winners from the previous week, cutting promos. They were pretty good. I thought Matt Seidel's was, even though it was kooky, I thought it was better than Finley's. I thought Finley's was a little too like your basic like Japanese promo, which sometimes can just come off a little dry, I think. Um, but it was good. I mean, it was all right. And then we got our matches. First was Silas Young and Fred Yehi. They did the whole promo package again with Fred Yehi, which was really good. One of the probably the weaker of the ones that they've done so far, but it was still pretty good. The way they did it again was intriguing, and it wasn't like something you wanted to skip. Then they did Silas Young. Silas Young's was a little better. I'm not the biggest Silas Young fan, but I thought that it was still pretty good. So then they had the match. Match was good. I would not call it great. Again, I'm wondering how much of that is just the fans not being there. It just came off kind of flat, but it was really good. Fred Yehi won, so he goes on to the next round. I believe he takes on Finley, so there is that. Then we had Kenny King versus Josh Woods. This was good as well. This was the first one to go to a time limit draw, which meant they went to the scored cards. And basically, if you kind of followed the match, the real difference between the match was Kenny King used a closed fist. Josh Woods didn't. Um, they definitely played up the fact that like Kenny King felt like he wasn't being treated fairly. Their promos at the start, Josh Woods was good. It was better than Fred Yehi's. Still probably one of the weaker ones. Kenny King's was, I think the delivery and everything about the promo was really good. I just didn't like the promo. So it was just that. But anyways, like I said, both matches were really good. I'm really enjoying this. I think it's really good. I would recommend if, I think, again, like I keep saying, I think if you're watching this, you probably have Fight TV. All of, the Ring of Honor shows show up on Fight TV on Monday. Um, and I think this tournament has been really good. I've enjoyed it. We will see. There's still, I went back and kind of looked and saw what the original idea of it was, and that was a better tournament. But I hope some of those guys, maybe when everything like kind of gets worked out, we get those guys like doing some of these matches because I think it would be pretty good. But so far, so good. We will see. Like I said, I just feel like there needs to be like a really standout match. I would say I don't think next week's will be the weakest. I think it'll be the one that most people are probably not as interested in. But that's just how it is. So, anyways, if you're not watching this, you need to watch it. It's probably like the best thing Ring of Honor has done since I can remember. Even when I would check in on them every once in a while, it seems like the best thing. I wouldn't necessarily say I think the wrestling quality is quite there, but we haven't had anything bad. I wouldn't even say we had anything that was okay. I think everything's been good. And I think, first round, that's not too bad. I do think you need one really good, like, standout match. And maybe we get that. Maybe we'll get that next week. Who knows? But I hope, like, at least in the next round, we get a little better matches. I mean, that might not be possible without the crowds. So, again, we will see. Like I said, very short video. Just wanted to come on here and talk about this because I do think it's really good, and I don't think enough people are talking about it. So there we go. Have a good one. Later.